What's going on, everyone? My name is Max. What I do on this channel is I look at all different types of people's communication skills. Today we're checking out the fellow Canadian. I'm a Canadian too. Finn Wolfhard. First time checking him out. Here we go. And imagine he's a part of the Stranger Things cast as well. Still haven't seen the show. Still need to get on it. Without further ado, let's get into the video today.
Welcome back to the show, buddy. It's so good to see you, and thanks for playing that game with me.
Oh yeah,
dude.
Anytime.
I knew that you were levels. You're levels above.
I like to plan ahead. I'm like a criminal mastermind.
Yeah, you really are. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have 1,000 things I wanted to ask you about, but I know you probably.
I like this kid off the bat, and I can tell he's different. You know, I can tell he's definitely different because he doesn't come across as like your typical polished, overly confident celebrity, right? He just seems like a quirky, real dude.
Yeah, you really are. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have 1,000 things I wanted to ask you about, but I know you probably can't tell me much about Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? And you notice the way he's sitting versus a lot of other celebrities and musicians that go on these big talk shows, right? He's sort of slouched forward a little. His hands are touching each other, sort of displaying more closed off body language, which can generally be a sign of someone who's either uncomfortable or just not feeling confident in a specific social situation, or they're just not feeling good in that particular moment. He certainly, when I say doesn't come across as the typical confident Hollywood celebrity, this is what I mean. It's the way he presents himself.
Literally 300. We just finished shooting, and it was day 300.
What?
Yeah, we shot for 300 days.
Holy moly! Is it a longer?
I love how the audience claps. None of the crew was clapping.
They're exhausted.
They were like, all right, cool, guys. The demographic, yeah, cool.
I think the way he carries himself here probably contributes to why so many people like him. And he just seems like a guy who is being himself here. First of all, he seems naturally very funny, able to make that quick-witted remark, that quick-witted joke.
None of the crew was clapping.
Right away based on the crowd's reaction, which was really impressive. And he really does project his voice, and when you speak and you hear his tone,
All right, cool, guys.
I am sensing actually quite a bit of confidence.
Will we find out what happened to Hopper this season? Okay. How about Mike and Eleven? Are they going to reunite?
Played it off well. He's got a good poker face. He's so naturally him, isn't he? He's got his own unique quirks.
Karaoke bar alone. Like, I just imagine you, like, disheveled after a day of work by yourself. In a
Glass of
karaoke
whiskey.
yeah, by yourself.
Beer,
no one,
whiskey,
yeah, no one in the.
Sing all by myself.
Yeah.
So I went to a karaoke pit to practice my impression of Bruce Springsteen or something.
Oh yeah.
Just so I can, like, yeah, because my neighbor would be like,
I can see why people may think he's a little socially awkward, but he actually is, in a way, just very confident. He kind of owns who he is, and he seems like the type of guy who, you know, if he's interested in something, you have his full attention.
yeah. So I probably did go karaoke alone.
Very
but,
New York neighbor.
Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly, yeah. But let's talk about...
Yeah, he knows how to be social, right? He knows how to engage Jimmy and be a part of the conversation.
Yeah, Jason Reitman is writing and directing it. It was Ivan Reitman who did the original. Yeah, it's his son. And it's like a really amazing kind of family affair.
As this interview's gone on, he seems to have really settled into it. It's almost like when he is in the spotlight, he doesn't know what to do. He feels a little uncomfortable. But when he's engaged in conversation and talking about something that he's interested in or passionate about, you know, he's not uncomfortable in the slightest. You know, I tell a lot of people who feel a little more uncomfortable socially or might identify as more introverted or shy, like, hey, if you can figure out something that you're really passionate about, that's something that really gets you going, then you're going to have no problem speaking and getting your message across, or at least having an easier time.
The apostles or something. You know, like, you don't, like, it's... Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but, like, it's weird. It's like seeing, like, you know, Bill...
He's just got an interesting way of communicating as well. Just, you know, I noticed his thumb on his left hand is just sort of, like, placed on the table. It's been placed there for a little. And then when he delivered his message to Jimmy, put his right hand on the table.
But, like,
he has these sort of unusual movements. And I just think that's his way of expressing himself. It's like a way of like emphasizing his point when he's really passionate about something. He is a unique person, from the way he moves to the way he speaks to the way he kind of addresses and engages you. He's different. You know, it's refreshing. It's cool to see.
And I just called him Bill, like I know him really well.
Yeah.
You know, when Billy led the charge on set, it was so awesome. When we were at Nobu together, it was so cool.
A magnetic.
Now he's riffing, you know. He's funny. He likes to express himself through comedy. Very, very sarcastic. It's obvious that he's being sarcastic.
Led the charge on set, it was so awesome.
But he still has like a hint of deadpan to him.
Magnetism. So does Dan.
Yeah, he makes everything he's ever in better.
Yeah, I agree with both of but you too, bud.
Oh, thank you.
I want to show everyone a clip. Yeah. Here's Finn Wolfhard.
That was cool. That was a nice little like genuine response after Jimmy complimented him there.
I want to show everyone a clip. Yeah. Here's Finn Wolfhard in Ghostbusters Afterlife. Take a look.
Is that a free-floating metal muncher? Definitely class 5.
Okay, what do we do?
Let's kill him.
What?
Finn Wolfhard, Ghostbusters Afterlife is in theaters November 19th.
Very genuine vibes, unique as hell, and I enjoyed checking him out for the first time. Fellow Canadian, Finn Wolfhard. Guys, as always, if you want to watch my uncut reaction, you can. All you need to do is go to my Patreon link below. Talk to you soon. Peace.